Hey, what's going on, guys? Obviously, you can see here, I got a pretty decent sized box. I've had this sitting in my closet for like 3 or 4 days and it's killing me. I'm dying to open it, so we're gonna get straight to it. But this is from NWP Engineering, and you'll see in just a second why I'm so excited. I haven't done anything performance-wise to this car in a few months. I've actually just taken off the bumper and added a wing to it. You can call that performance if you want to, but it's kind of, I don't know. People take it differently. Okay, I already saw this, so I'll set that aside. If you don't know the company, NWP, they basically deal with throttle bodies. So any sort of Nissan vehicle, they're gonna have a bigger throttle body for you. And the 350Z, Altima, Maxima, those are pretty popular ones. I think there's an SUV, I'm not 100% sure because I don't drive it, but go to these guys if you want a bigger throttle body. Oh, hold up, they sent a t-shirt. Oh. Oh, this is by far the best part of any sponsor. I'm not gonna lie. Getting stuff in the mail is kind of cool, but I honestly think the best part about getting a sponsor is the clothes. They always send you clothes, and you know, being a college student, clothes are the best thing that I could get. You want some koozies?
Oh, hell yeah.
This is awesome. So got some new gaskets as well, and then the adapter plate, we're gonna need that. New hardware, some bottle openers, and an adapter from the 350Z wiring harness to this one. Now, the reason I got a bigger throttle body rather than taking mine and boring it to 75 is because it doesn't work like that. Actually, let me get this open and I'll show it to you. Oh, that is huge. Yeah, this is large. This is a big throttle body. So now, whenever you get bigger throttle bodies, a lot of people actually don't even think about upgrading the throttle body. They think intake, exhaust, and you're full bolt-on. I hear that a lot. Everybody says full bolt-on, but nobody really knows what full bolt-on is. Bolt-on is literally replacing anything that you can bolt onto the car. Full bolt-on is literally intake, throttle body, upper manifold, lower manifold, but then you also have headers, test pipes, and then exhaust after that, catback exhaust. That makes you full bolt-on, not just intake and exhaust. Get this. Yeah, I need something to set this on because I don't want to get scratched or anything. Okay, this is patented. That's pretty cool. We got gaskets, bolts, gonna need all that. Extra. Whenever I get done, I'm gonna stick these stickers on. All right. Let's look at these instructions real quick. This kit should be installed by a qualified mechanic. Before I do anything, I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect the battery. All right, and make sure to disconnect your mass airflow sensor before you remove this as well, because breaking that off could be bad. You kind of need it. Now, even though I'm upgrading the throttle body, I don't expect it to do too much because I don't really have the best intake on here. I honestly I don't even know what brand this is. It was on the car whenever I got it. I haven't gotten around to getting a new intake. I did put this filter on here, and I will say it's quite a large filter. Now I'm gonna take off the rest of this. So I'm just gonna go all the way up. That is smaller than an 8. All right. I just try to take off the whole intake all at once. It's easiest. Don't forget to remove the hose from the intake. So that should go off. All right. Come out of there. Make sure you disconnect the throttle body. And then once you have that disconnected, you are free to take off the throttle body itself. We're gonna set that right here. All right. Throttle body is out. All right, let's compare these things. Now, it is a throttle body. It's not gonna be a significant difference, but it's still a difference. Wow, that is filthy. It's interesting to just see all the buildup of oil that's inside of the throttle body. Anyways, let's compare the two. This one is obviously a little bit bigger. That's a
little.
Yeah, you could tell that's a little.
Noticeably tell it is.
Yeah, you could tell that's a little bit bigger. I didn't expect it to be that big of a difference. Oh, you can fit the outside of the throttle body. All right, the stock throttle body, you can fit the outside diameter of it on the inside diameter of the new one. Literally, I probably shouldn't be doing this, but you can almost squeeze it in there. It's like halfway in because of that lip. But first thing to put on is the adapter plate, because this throttle body is not from a 350. It's actually from another car. It's just a bigger throttle body in general. But this kit actually has an adapter plate for it, and then also gaskets and a wiring harness adapter, so that way you can use it properly as if it were an OEM throttle body. Let me make sure that I'm doing this right. the NWP logo up. These gaskets go in between the throttle body and the adapter plate. So the NWP logo actually goes up, and in the instructions it does say line up as it would fit best. Now I'm gonna make sure that I use a light, so oh no, that is not good.
Yeah.
That line right there, that's gonna block the air. So as it's traveling against the back of the wall, air is gonna catch that and get disrupted. So I'm gonna go ahead and just shave that out with my knife and make sure that it's nice and smooth. No, I really didn't think about that. I need to get those out of there before they go in the engine. Now we'll go ahead and put the adapter plate on now that I got all that stuff out. Got it lined up as best as possible. Instead of looking at it, what I did was just run my finger around the edge until the back side had the smoothest part, because whenever the air is flowing through the intake, it is going to be running along the back side of the intake around the edge. The adapter plate is on. Next, we will go ahead and put on the adapter for the wiring harness. What you do is just go ahead and connect one side, and then this end right here is just going to plug right into the throttle body. Now, what we have left is to put gasket on the throttle body and then throttle body onto the car. Okay, so it is going to go on like this. So we will get our 4 bolts, we will stick them all through, and we will go ahead and stick a gasket on. Oh man, this is much bigger than I was anticipating. Get these on there somewhat. This is a big throttle body. Oh, you are amazing. I love you. Oh man, I wonder if I can fit my intake on it.
I was gonna say,
I hope I can fit my intake onto it. All right, that's tight. That is plenty. That's big. That is. Oh no, we're gonna get it on there. Hold on.
No, sir.
Let me play with it. I'm gonna try and mess with it, see if I can get it. Oh no. I don't know how to get the intake back on.
Oh,
all right,
no.
We're gonna have to do it in pieces. I gotta do just this alone. I didn't think I would ever have a throttle body so big that I couldn't put my intake back on. Come on. I hope I don't split this hose. Oh, it's getting close. Oh, it's so close. Oh, okay.
Oh, you are wild.
That is so stretched.
You are look at that.
It's okay.
Oh,
it's okay.
that's okay.
It's on, okay? That's what matters.
That thing is going to explode.
No, it won't. I got it on. I'm gonna get a bigger intake over time. Like, I plan on getting a 3.5-inch intake. This is like a 3-inch. Actually, I forgot I have to hook the battery back up. Throttle's working. All right, now we can roll. Now I'm kind of curious if the car is gonna know how to act. Serious decrease in power, but on that one it kept pulling. I'm not used to that.
So what?
Oh well, that one I missed it here.
I like it.
Yeah, it's definitely getting a little bit more air and higher RPMs, but maybe I don't know if it's used to having this much air. So overall with the throttle body, it was pretty solid. I mean, it looks so much cleaner. The adapter plate itself has the NWP badge on it, and I think it looks pretty good. It's a nice little showpiece if you're into cars. It definitely does not look stock, especially after pulling it off and seeing how dirty it was. Having a nice new pretty throttle body is pretty sweet. I was expecting to have a little bit of like low-end gains, but I don't really know why I was expecting that. I ended up noticing it a little bit more in higher RPMs. Usually in a DE from 6,500 to 7,000, the RPMs usually have a nice little drop off in power, but this seemed to really just get rid of it. Even with me having a cheaper intake, I plan on getting a bigger and a lot nicer intake. It'll flow a lot better, and I should get a little bit more power even after that. But throttle body feels about the same up until you get to about 6,000, 6,500, and then it really shows. If you have your car tuned and raise the rev limiter a little bit to 7,000 or higher, you should definitely go check out these throttle bodies. As of right now, I think he is the only one that offers an aftermarket throttle body, and it's definitely worth it in my opinion, especially if you're trying to get full bolt on. So if this video is helpful, go ahead and leave a like. Go check out NWP and some of the stuff they got. They got thermal intake spacers, throttle bodies obviously, and go and subscribe to the channel as well, because I'm going to be doing a lot with this throttle body. I'm going to be doing a lot more. I got new wheels coming in. I don't want to talk about those yet, but you'll see them hopefully very soon. I'm hoping they get here fast. So I'll see you guys next video.